We're leaving the visitor center in Empire, Michigan, headed to Sleeping Dunes. Here's the visitor center.
See, you can see the northern lights.
And I want to get a shot of their entrance sign, if I can.
I don't know where we're going, but
Which is right there.
Yeah. Hey.
We just entered the scenic drive. Speed limit's 20. And we're in the Sleeping Dunes National Forest Scenic Drive. A lot of firewood in here. Bridge. It's a covered bridge. Don't see many of those anymore.
You don't?
Not covered bridges. Glen Lake was once a bay. What you're looking at is Alligator Hill.
Oh, look, there's a boat down there, and it's so tiny you can only see the wake.
Point to it again. Let's see if I can zoom in on that boat that Cheryl has spotted. Oh yeah, I did.
And what is this over here that's stopped? Is that a boat also?
When I zoom in real close, it's all shaky. What are you looking at now?
A gray spot over here between those two.
What kind of boat is that? I'm getting it good. Looks like a pontoon boat, doesn't it? Cheryl and Lincoln at an overlook on the scenic drive in the Sand Dunes National Forest. Wow. I see Lake Michigan. I see sand dunes. And I'm fixing to go out on the overlook. Where do you see people?
They look bigger than me.
Cheryl sees people walking and they look so small.
lot of property here, maybe as much as 5,000 acres.
Parking lot is for the dune climb. I want a picture of you sliding down that dune in a garbage bag. Now, why not?
I don't want to carry that thing.
Are you afraid of how you would look in a garbage bag?
No, just at the end of the day, if I didn't have to walk up there and stuff and carry it around.
You don't care if your friends see you in a garbage bag?
They see me in much weirder places.
Like what?
I'm not going to tell.
What's weirder than a garbage bag?
I'll keep that to myself.
Oh, come on.
No.
There's nobody. Mom Cheryl's not even listening. It's just me and you.
I just slide.
Where have you been weirder than a garbage bag?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. But you say there is a place weirder than a garbage bag.
Yeah.
This is a different lookout point. It's called Lake Michigan Lookout Point.
Same place.
There goes Lincoln to the top of Lake Michigan Lookout Point.
I'm like, oh my God.
We're 450 feet above the lake here. Goodness.
Yeah. That one, I don't know. That little hill almost killed me. All right.
So if you go down these dunes and you can't climb back up, it costs you $3,000 to get rescued. Whoa. So you would drop off into the lake. Ooh.
Lake Michigan. And Pub Tea. I'm Cheryl. Down there. Hey.
Yeah, we'd be running up.
There's Lincoln. He's gone up to the high point. I think he took some video from up there. Hey Lincoln, slide down. Run down. We're at the highest point that we can climb here. This is just one point on the scenic drive where you can climb up on some dunes and get good pictures of Lake Michigan. But we have to drive to the actual dune climb. So we're not at the dune climb.
You can't slide on this. Best you're gonna do them.
Okay, here's the number 9 lookout point on the scenic drive. Cheryl and Lincoln are both walking out there. See Cheryl. I've lost Lincoln. Oh, there he is standing there. There they both are. Lake Michigan.
It's just hard. It's not that it's...
Puppy,
Yeah.
we could do that climb
What climb?
over there.
Oh, can you see it from out there?
Yeah. It's not that bad.
We can go get a video of it. Good grief. I'd never be able to come back up that.
I figured that we could all do it, but it might take a week. You know,
Brings us food and water every couple
water,
days.
yeah, you know, it just takes, we'd get there.
Now we've driven to the dune climb area, which you can see. As Cheryl pointed out, if you can't make it and you roll back down, at least you'll be by the car, by the truck. But Lincoln says we can make it. And Terry says Lincoln can make it. And Cheryl's probably not going to try. And Terry probably won't get 10 feet.
Thank you very much.
Which is the easiest way up for old people?
This is the only way.
I wondered if that trail on the right was supposed to be easier.
That's a bike trail, so that'll run kind of parallel to the dunes. Beautiful walks that way, but it won't take you up at all.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks. Okay. We're out of the car. We're at the dunes. This is the big dune.
Not me. I said you could probably take t-shirt.
They don't seem to be having a lot of trouble. It's just pretty tall. is at the top of the dunes. She made it. I stand corrected. I apologize, Mama Cheryl. I said you wouldn't even start. And we have rounded the bend so you can't see the parking lot for the bend in the sand, but I'll take another video when we walk back down and you'll see it. That's not Lake Michigan in the background, that's that other lake. Lake Michigan's going to be behind me, and where Mama Cheryl and I are now going to meet Lincoln, we'll see Lake Michigan. Okay, we're at the top of the sand dunes. Lincoln is trying to get a better look at Lake Michigan. I may be as far as I can go. Mama Cheryl took a different path. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what lake that is. I know in the far distance that's Lake Michigan. There's a little bit of land between these two lakes, and I don't think this lake right in front of me is Lake Michigan. Then you can get another view of Lake Michigan in the distance over that way. I know that's Lake Michigan, and I think that's Lake Michigan. Okay, here's proof that Mama Cheryl and Lincoln made it to the top with me, ahead of me, before me, easier than me, but we all three made it. And I didn't even bring my nitro. That was stupid. Out of the thousands of people that climb this hill, there's only 2 benches. And Mama Cheryl and Lincoln found one. Okay, taking a picture of Mama Cheryl and Lincoln sitting on the bench with the parking lot in the background. You really...
It's a video.
You can see the parking lot, but you can't see that steep hill going down to it. We'll take another picture when we get back to that. And that house in the distance is on... That's on land that the state park doesn't own. All this property belonged to a man named D.H. Day, and I don't know the story, but for some reason he kept that property, and I guess that property is still in his family. Lake Michigan is just huge. That's Lake Michigan over there, and I wish I remembered the name of this lake that we're looking at here. I'll find out when I look it up.
Zoom in so you can see.
I think I see Lincoln sitting down way down ahead of us. Yeah, that's Lincoln. Lincoln said this is the most fun he's had on the whole trip. Of course, we don't know if it's because this is really that interesting or because it's afternoon. He didn't wake up till afternoon. Take him somewhere in the morning, he's not even going to know he was there. Okay, we're getting close to the steep incline. I'll take some video here so you can see the parking lot better. Lincoln has told us that this was the most fun of the whole trip. He said this was more fun than the last project. Now that's really saying something for Lincoln. He's running down that trail. He said it's steeper than this, but shorter. I'd like to get a video of that girl doing backflips. I couldn't believe what I just saw. think she's getting ready to. In fact, I'm not sure it's a she. Maybe a he. It's a he. Lake Michigan. Glen Haven straight ahead. I think that's where we'll find a beach.
This is supposed to be a historic village.
Blacksmith shop was open. Blacksmith shop was open.
There you go.
That's when we don't have the two.
Well, we're at Glen Haven
We're gonna blow it.
in the parking lot at the beach.
I'm already right.
Lincoln and Cheryl have been trying to blow up
I'm gonna blow up the two.
a two-man tube they bought.
I can't.
They've been blowing and blowing for 20 minutes probably.
No.
They just decided to give up on the pump and try to blow it up by mouth.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, Lincoln's in at Glen Harbor Beach, Glen Haven Beach. He's one of the few that are in. There are kids in the edge of the water, but you're not seeing too many people out in the water. There's two people out there in tubes. Most everybody's on the edge. Glen Haven is at the tip of Highway 109. We used 109 to get to the scenic drive area and the lookout points that looked over Lake Michigan and Glen Lake. And then we drove on up to the very end of 109 and got to Glen Haven. Maybe it's because you're not used to it yet. I think Lincoln is going in with socks on. Has Lincoln got socks on? Well, socks or not, he's in.
How far do you think Daddy?
The dunes were really, really great. A friend of mine had told me about them, G and Alfred. They'd been up here, and I didn't even know they were here until he told me. So we made a special effort to come over to this area. We're here for 2 nights, just long enough to check out the sand dunes and to check out the beach.
Oh, look, you can see the dunes over here. Well, over this way. You can see the dunes where we were.
What do you mean? You think that's the dunes we were at?
Yes.
Okay, the dunes that we were at are over that way. But I don't think that's, I think we were much further south than that. Well, this beach goes a long ways. All of Glen Harbor. Well, this is Glen Haven, but all of this harbor in Glen Haven has beach on it. How do you think they're going to launch that boat?
I don't know, but I'm getting out of here.
That's the tube that they spent 30 minutes trying to blow up, but we didn't have a pump that would fit that big hole on that tube, so we couldn't blow it up. Got one at home. Anyway, that was a disappointment. And Lincoln says the water is just 10 times colder than the Lake Superior water, and colder than the other Lake Michigan water he went in. So he says he's getting out of here. He went in, but it was too cold for him to enjoy it. He said he never got used to it. Here's the parking lot at Glen Haven. It's full of cars. There's good many people on the beach, but almost nobody in the water. It's just too cold.
The sand dunes, so right.